This is Lola Montez, the one Volbeat sings about. She's known for her spider dance. The dance was basically Lola pretending spiders were crawling all over her, and she would lift her skirts and swat them away, sometimes pulling out a whip if a man interrupted her show. She would also pull out the whip in public while she was on the street if somebody upset her. She had a very bad temper. This was a very scandalous dance for the 1800s. Ladies did not wear underwear like we do today, so you could see a lot if you lifted up your skirt high enough. Lola was probably born February 17th, 1821. We're not really sure. She was born Eliza Rosanna Gilbert in Ireland. Shortly after she was born, Lola's family moved to India. At age 4, she was sent back to Ireland alone. Her father had died and her mother had remarried. When Lola was 16, her mother returned to Ireland to take her back to India so she could get married. Lola, not for the last time, took things into her own hands and eloped with a 33-year-old Lieutenant Thomas James outside of Dublin. The two moved to India the next year. The marriage didn't last, and by October 1840, she was on a ship back to England. During this voyage, she met and began an affair with Lieutenant George Lennox. Word of the affair got back to her husband Thomas, and he sued for divorce. In December of 1842, a divorce was granted, but on one condition: neither party were allowed to remarry while the other was still alive. Lola, now dubbed an adulteress, traveled to Spain and learned the language. This is where she would become Lola Montez, and the spider dance was born. She returned to England in 1843 and had initial success in London theaters, until accusations began that she was not who she said she was. She firmly denied the claims, packed her bags, and left the continent. While in Germany, she performed in front of Friedrich Wilhelm IV and Tsar Nicholas I. Lola had a public outburst at a police chief and other people around her. This publicity did not hurt her career, but it skyrocketed it. She was soon booked across Europe. Next, Lola moved to France and tried to befriend the composer Wagner, but he couldn't stand her and wouldn't have anything to do with her. She did befriend Franz Liszt of Lisztomania. If you've never heard of Lisztomania, I suggest you look it up. Despite being unsuccessful with the Parisian opera, she started an affair and enjoyed the high life, appreciating the Parisian society. Up next, Lola causes the downfall of a king.